Okay, so today's meditation is a meditation on the 4 characteristics of karma. Okay, so to begin, as always, we can get a comfortable position. Just making sure that the back is straight and shoulders nice and relaxed. Letting go of any tension in the body. And bringing the awareness to the top of the head. Relaxing the head. Bringing the awareness to the upper body. Relaxing the upper body. Down to the stomach. Hips. Relaxing the hips and the legs. And feeling the support of the cushion or the chair underneath you. When you're ready, you can take a long breath in. And exhale. Letting go of any thoughts or tensions. Anything that's keeping you from being fully present. And so we can take as inspiration the words of Lama Tsongkhapa today. And he said, we must generate the determination to make the most of every moment. At this time, with this body and this mind, in this environment, we have a unique and precious opportunity to understand the teachings of the Buddha and to generate the realizations of the path to enlightenment. If we attempt it, there's nothing we cannot do. We need to see this. We need to understand how limitless our potential is and not block our precious chance with delusions of incapability. I can't do it. I'm hopeless. It's time to have big thoughts, huge thoughts. It's time to make vast plans, to lay out the immense project ahead of us and feel so happy that we can achieve our goal to develop ourselves to our ultimate potential. And so with that, we can generate a positive motivation for this meditation today. And so with that motivation set, we can take refuge using the refuge prayer. Sangye chodam soki chognam la jancho badu dagni kyapsuchi dagi jinsogi pe sonam ki jola penchia sangye drupar shon. Sangye chodam soki chognam la jancho badu dagni kyapsuchi dagi jinsogi pe sonam ki Jola penchie sangye drupar sho. Sangye chodam soki choknam la jancho bado dani kyapsuchi dagi jinsogi pe sonam ki jola penchie sangye drupar sho. And so with the blessings of the Buddha's merit field, we can take 5 minutes to do breathing meditation to calm the mind, taking as the object the air coming in and out of the nostrils or the rising and falling of the tummy, whichever is most comfortable. So we'll take 5 minutes for that. And so with a mind that is more calm, focused, and relaxed, we can begin our reflection on the 4 characteristics of karma. And the first characteristic is that karma is certain. So this refers to certainty of cause and effect. Lama Tsongkhapa says, happiness and suffering do not occur in the absence of causes, and nor do they arise from incompatible causes. So we're invited to reflect here on cause and effect. So if we plant wheat or barley or beans, then we'll get that crop as a result. We won't get something else. Or if we want a cake, we need the very specific ingredients to make that cake. We can't just put anything. Or if we want a particular flour. And so we can try and check and see this relationship between cause and effect in our lives. Are there any exceptions? Yeshe Tsondru says, Yangtze Rinpoche says, everything we experience is a concordant result of past actions. Try and think about what that means. Concordant actions means it's not just any cause gives any result or every result, but there's a relationship, specific and precise, between causes and effects. If we don't have the cause, we don't get the result. If we have the cause, we get the result. Is this valid? Or do we think things arise without causes by accident? And if we check, we might think, well, yeah, it applies to crops and flowers, but when it comes to suffering, somehow it feels different. So here, applying this to happiness and suffering, we can contemplate the following words of Yeshe Tsondru. And he says, all my unbearable sufferings are solely the results of deeds which I myself have created. others have not caused me to experience my suffering. He says, so I shall strive to accomplish good and abandon evil. Just take a moment to reflect on that. And the next characteristic is that karma increases, meaning that even a small action can bring great results. And so if we look, we can see this with examples like a seed creating a tree or a flame causing a great fire. Or a lie can ruin a friendship. We can see that sometimes in life, small actions can bring great effects in our experience. Try to check and see if you can find any examples of this. Is it true? And if we find this is true, then we shouldn't think that a small negative action doesn't matter, or that a small positive action doesn't matter. And that we should take care even of our small actions. The third characteristic is you will not experience a result for which you've not created the cause. And so for this, we can contemplate the words of Lama Tsongkhapa. He says, if you have not accumulated the karma that is the cause for an experience of happiness or suffering, you will in no way experience the happiness or suffering that is its effect. And so what does that mean for your life? So if we haven't created the karma for happiness or suffering, we won't experience the effect. And we don't experience the effect of actions that others have created. So the fourth characteristic is that actions done don't perish. So if we've committed a positive action and it's not destroyed by anger, it's definite to bring its result. And in the same way, if we've created a non-virtue and it isn't counteracted by confession, purification, we'll experience the result. It doesn't matter how long it takes. The karma will remain until the conditions are present for it to ripen. And so again, what does that mean for us? For our life, for our practice? And so we can conclude that if we want happiness, we must practice the virtue that is its cause. And if we don't want suffering, we should restrain from and purify the non-virtue that is its cause. So try to get a sense of that. And if you get some sense of the possibility or certainty of that, just abide in it. So notice any conclusions or any insights from your analysis. Any points that you want to bring into your practice or into your day. And with that, we can dedicate the merits of this practice. So with the dedication prayers. So due to the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of the real Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel Bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish but increase more and more. And long life prayer for Lama Tsongkhapa. You who uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Majinat's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplish magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, savory of myself and others, your disciples, please live long. And for His Holiness, the wish-granting, wish-fulfilling jewel, source of every single benefit and happiness in this world, to the incomparably kind Tenzin Gyatso I beseech, may all your holy wishes be spontaneously fulfilled. And for Osel, Venerable One, to you whose kindness exceeds that of all the conquerors for those wanderers in far-off places, especially the West, mindful of your loving concern for us, in intentionally descending again into a family of a far distant lands, we make this request. O Lama, please live long. And for Yeshe Tsondru, beloved teacher leading your students towards wisdom and compassion, explaining through exacting discernment the steps of the graduated path. You are the unequaled guide. Please live a long and stable life. You can make your own dedications as well.